So you want to know how well you're doing on your Pinterest account and what gaps you might have when it comes to your Pinterest marketing strategy. Well, today's video, I'm going to walk you through 3 different accounts that I am auditing. I'm auditing a food account, an e-commerce account selling jewelry, and a content creator, like coach style account. These 3 accounts are vastly different from each other. They are doing vastly different things, but we are auditing the 5 main components of a Pinterest account and strategy. That is your display name, your bio, and your banner, which are your profile optimization things, the very first things that you set up. We're also going to optimize your boards. We're looking at board titles, board descriptions, and your most recent pins, as well as pin titles, pin descriptions, and then the actual design of the image itself. With that in mind, this is more of a long audit, so make sure to visit the description down below to click around to see the different accounts that I am auditing if you want to look at a very specific audit. Go ahead and head to the description and you will find those linked there with timestamps. And without further ado, let's hop right on into these audits. Let's start off with Jacqueline from Piper Cooks. Piper Cooks is a food blog. You can see here in her bio that she's focused on easy family recipes from scratch with fresh ingredients. That's beautiful. This is a perfect fit for Pinterest. And I don't think that you could actually find a better fit for a Pinterest audit because Piper Cooks, or Jacqueline here, has actually done a really great job with not only her pin design, but also her visual aesthetics on the platform. Her food photography is definitely where it's at. So let's actually just dive right into the overall profile audit. The first thing we're going to start with every audit is the banner. You can do one of 2 things. You can have a pretty photo here, or you can have a banner that actually has some text on it that will tell you and your audience, not necessarily you, but your audience, what you do in a nutshell. So a banner could look something like this, and I know that this works because I have gotten sales from Pinterest for my academy long before I even started creating pins for the website. There was a lack there. A time lack where I didn't actually create pins for the academy. I just had the academy in my banner. So you can do those 2 options. I strongly lean towards this option because it gives your audience at a very quick glance who you help and how you help them, and then a very strong call to action. You can have the pretty photo if you would like to. All right, moving on. Piper Cooks, your display name, I would actually add to this. So you have a couple of keywords in here that you are looking to rank for, including family dinner ideas, how to cook from scratch, and easy recipes. I would probably try and choose one of these 3 and actually put that in your display name. So in my display name here, you can see digital products for marketing strategy. Maybe it's how to cook family dinners at home, or how to cook family dinners from scratch. Whatever that main keyword is that you want to rank for, you can put that in your display name and help not only people to find you, but you will see here these people are coming up in the search, and people are likely to click on those if they're coming up in the search when they put a keyword in there. So we really want to think about that. Now your bio is straight to the point. I do think that you could expand it and actually add a call to action. Do you have a free meal plan that you give away on your website? Is there anything that you would like to call people to do? If so, what you could do is in your bio, add a little pointing finger to the left, pointing towards your URL, and actually tell them download our free meal plan focused on easy recipes, delicious from scratch recipes, and cooking fresh with family ingredients or fresh ingredients. You can literally just sandwich in the beginning the free thing pointing towards your URL and then go on to explain in detail there. Now, moving on, I have not looked at your boards yet, so we're actually going to look at them together first. So we've talked about 3 out of the 5 things that we're going to talk about in the audit. The 4th being your boards. So your boards are, let me just look through them. They are mostly boards that you own. I'm not seeing a lot of group boards here, and that's good. What we want to do is actually just take a peek at a couple of your most recent boards that you've pinned to. And I just want to see the board title as well as the descriptions. And I'm loving this. Taco recipes, very easy. People are searching that. And you do have keywords in your description. I would maybe expand these out and do chicken tacos, beef tacos. I know it's a little repetitive, but it is something that people are searching for, and it could help the board show up in search. And obviously everything on this board is related to tacos, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see pens on boards that are not relevant. Let's look at your other one. Oh, I like this. Look how detailed this description is. Condiments, sauce, dips, and spice mixes. I would probably split this off into its own board. Spices, condiments, and sauces or dips can all be one, but spice mixes could theoretically be a board and stand on its own. So that might be a board you just create and you have. Look at this beautiful video. Jacqueline is doing something right here. Okay, this description is really good. You don't have to have a hashtag on the end. It's not going to help anything. You can have it there if you want, but it's not necessary. All right, let's actually look at a few of your most recent pins. Okay, this is a rich pin from your website, so for some reason there isn't a lot of detail coming through. I would take a look at the settings on your website recipe tool and just make sure that there is more text in there. Okay, this is perfect. For some reason, the other one doesn't have a lot, but this one does have more, so this is great. Easy noodle dish starts off with a base of fresh noodles. I would maybe add a couple more keywords into that meta text in your tool, if possible, that goes along with this recipe and how to make it or what's involved. Okay, this is a video pin, formerly probably an idea pin. There's nothing on this that gives people a recipe, a link. It could be older. It could have been an idea pin that didn't have a link, possibly, but perhaps go back and update any of the ones that are getting good engagement on your Pinterest account and include a link and at least a description or a recipe. There should definitely be some more content there. Overall, I think you've been doing a really good job with your Pinterest account. I can see why it's close to 1 million views. Take a look at Pinterest trends, make sure that you're following some of those, and potentially you could bump yourself up over 1 million views or more by doing that. I do think some of the text on your Pinterest pins is a bit small. There was one up here, like this one. It's a bit small. I understand you're trying to fit the text in around this beautiful image that you took. I think that you could potentially put a little bit more text on this one if you wanted to. Looks like the same recipe. It's a different image. However, I do think overall you've been doing a really great job with your Pinterest account. So I'm really happy that you submitted for an audit. Thank you for letting me look at it and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, this next audit is for Liz. Liz is doing the Quest in podcast. She's talking about Myers-Briggs personality type traits, the MBTI 16 personalities quiz. And that is quite niche, especially on Pinterest. I know there's a lot of information for this specific tool out on the internet, this personality tool, but I haven't seen one on Pinterest just yet, so this should be interesting. I definitely would update your display name and your banner to have more information about what it is that you do and help people to achieve. So on the food audit, it's obvious because it's a food Pinterest account that she does food, she cooks food, and it's recipes. Whereas she's got that going for her, it's very easy to understand that she makes food. It's not very easy to understand based on your banner what you help people to do. So I would perhaps think about creating a banner more similar to what I have over here about understanding your personality and how it helps with your cognitive function in your life. What does this help people to do? I would also add a main keyword to your display name that is going to help people to find you. So if I go to Pinterest and search MBTI, personality, not a lot of accounts are coming up, which could be a really good thing for you. So what is it that you help people to do, and what is that main keyword that someone would search to find you? Let's get that in your display name and actually help people to understand what you do for them. Now, in your bio, there's a lot of words in here that I don't know a lot of people will even understand, like this word. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I share MBTI 16 personalities, and then there's a bunch of stuff in parentheses, and cute kawaii style holistic health for women. So we need to actually burn this down a little bit and make it easier for people to understand, because right now it's just a bunch of words to me, and it doesn't tell me how you help me, who you help, and in what way you help me. So let's work on that together. So in my Pinterest bio, I just recently rewrote this. I'm telling you how I help you, who I help, and I'm giving them a call to action to go do the thing that I want them to do. I'll be updating this again soon, back to my actual Heather Farris site, but I would like to see that here for you. So I help women, I help women understand their personality traits through MBTI 16 personalities, or Myers-Briggs personality tests, to X, Y, and Z. If you have something free you're giving away, perhaps add that in here as a call to action as well. But I definitely would simplify this down into the main thing that you do in your business and how you do that, and how you would help people to achieve an outcome in their lives with that thing. So is it holistic health or is it personality? You choose. Okay. We've looked at the 3 out of the 5. Let's actually pop over and look at your boards. I know that you are in my membership because these are templates that I give away, and I think you mentioned that in your form. So great job on doing your Pinterest banners. I think that these are really great. Let's look at 2 of your most recent boards. So learn MBTI, how to type people 16 personalities. Is this something people are looking for? Sort of. There's not a lot coming up. I might reframe it to learn MBTI personalities, like move this around a little bit. That way your words are actually what people are looking for in Pinterest. This obviously needs a description as well. You got 500 characters. I would suggest using the 5 by 5 by 500 rule. 5 keywords, 5 sentences, 500 characters, and let's fill that out. Board number 2, you've done it. It is a bunch of keywords in commas. I would definitely work on maybe making those sentences, but this is way better than the other board. Growth mindset, goal setting for self-development. I would put growth mindset, goal setting for self-development habits. Something of that nature, that just make it a sentence, something that people are actually going to say out loud. This board is dedicated to sharing growth mindset. And then you have a ton of keywords here that you're looking to rank for. You can do it this way. That's fine. Pinterest has said that keyword stuffing is considered spam. So you do run the risk at some point of getting caught doing some spamming activity. So maybe just choose the most important keywords for this board and write sentences around those. And then you'll add your pins to it. Okay, let's take a look at your most recent Pinterest pins. ENTP compatibility. So you're teaching people specifically about this trait. This is one of the 16. This description is good. I can see a number of different keywords that you're using in here, and I think that's fine. ENTP compatibility, relationship with each type. Yeah, no, I think that's okay. If we scroll down into related, we are definitely getting some related topics. So I know Pinterest has categorized this accordingly. So you've done good with your SEO there. Yeah, okay. So your action items are really to work on your display name, your bio, and make sure that you are adding proper board descriptions. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we have Sunflower Jewels. Sunflower Jewels is run by Rachel. Rachel is telling us that she has 180,000 happy customers worldwide. That is amazing. Sunflowers in your banner is great, but I would actually put a picture of the things that you sell here. So I know you're selling jewelry, it sounds like. Let's take a picture, a quick peek at your website. Yep, you sell jewelry. So I would actually opt for having some of the jewelry I sell in the banner instead of sunflowers. That way people can see what you actually sell. And then if you have any sales going on, you could have this saved in Canva with an image of whatever the sale is and some text that says like 15% off our summer collection, whatever that is. Give people an idea of what it is that you're doing though, because even your image here is text-based. So we don't know that you actually sell jewels until we read down or scroll through your pins. Okay, your display name is a place for you to add some additional text if you'd like to. You are a verified merchant, so I don't know how that's going to work if you wanted to add some additional text as a VM. However, if you can, you could add some of like this keyword right here, affordable handmade jewelry, to your display name. Now your bio is very short. I would definitely add on to this. What kind of jewelry do you sell? Who do you sell it to? I can see that you sell worldwide and it is quality. But let's add a few more keywords in there that we would like to rank for. Okay, moving on, let's take a peek at your boards. You don't have a ton of them and they are very basic names. So I would actually like to see you do a bit more keyword research around the board that goes with the item. So if you're selling sun moon necklaces, then have a board that's gold sun moon necklaces. So if we do just a really quick search, there we go. Sun and moon gold necklaces. That is the title of a board. And then all of your sun and moon gold necklaces go on it. Now I know you're cataloging all of your gold necklaces on here, but what kind of gold necklaces are they? So if we search gold necklaces, you can see here that we have layered, we have wedding, for men, for women, for prom. There's all sorts of things that you could go a little bit deeper into. So gold necklaces for, what's it for? And let's take a look and see if there is a better keyword for gold necklaces that we could actually rank for. So I would hide the board for cats and bedroom ideas, as well as whatever this is, or that's a group board, maybe just leave it. Last time you pinned to it was 2 years ago. I would perhaps look at updating this with new items that you have in the store. For e-commerce shops, I would make sure that you're pinning as many videos as you can of your product, as well as tall pins with no text. So what I mean by that, tall pins with no text, basically it's a tall pin like this with no text on it of the item. And then I would also create tall pins with text for each item. So that's 3 different pin types right there. You have a video, tall pin, no text, tall pin with text for each of your products that you create pins for. And right out of the gate, you have 3 pins for each item. Any YouTube shorts, TikTok videos, Instagram reels, Instagram posts that you want to repurpose to Pinterest and link back to the website, I would do that. I would just make sure each of the ones that you repurpose can actually link back to your website. Overall, though, I think you're doing a pretty good job with what you have. It doesn't look like you've put too much time and effort into Pinterest just yet. Maybe you're just doing some basic repurposing for now. But I would definitely work on getting content a little bit more streamlined and optimized. For example, this bracelet looks like UGC content. You've posted it to your Pinterest account, but where's it going? It's going to the website, to, I'm assuming, the anklet. Nope, it's just going straight to the homepage. I would link it to the anklet if it's available. And then I would also make sure that you're adding a very good title and description. So when you click create pin, you're adding that title and description here. You can also add some tags if you'd like. Let me know if you have any questions. Now that you have seen the 3 Pinterest audits, I'm hoping that you took some notes with some of these suggestions that I made and how you can improve your own Pinterest account. Remember, your display name and your banner are going to help people to understand who you are, who you help and how you help them, and you want to do that in a very succinct way, your boards and your pins are there to help your account to get found in search. Now, your display name is also going to help you to get found in search, so remember that. With these things in mind, if you are looking for more help on your overall Pinterest strategy, make sure to check out Pin Profit Academy. It's my monthly membership website that you can come and join and get one-on-one help from me directly on your Pinterest account. Head on over here to watch these videos about Pinterest marketing strategy, and I will see you next time.